this fence, man. Wouldn't keep a mouse out.
Yeah, I know.
There's no point wasting all our money on fancy new rooms if we can't even keep our animals in.
Look, we had to do something. Sarah thinks if we can attract a higher class of customer...
I don't want a bunch of snobs hanging around Leopard's Den.
Not snobs, people with more disposable income that we can use to fix these fences.
Tell me, what are these people with more disposable income going to be looking at? All our animals are legged through the holes in the fences.
Look, the decision's been made, Duke. Let's just try and make it work, yeah?
Yeah, right.
It's terribly expensive.
It's Irish linen. It's come a long way.
Yes, you're right.
You can't have a higher class of guest in superb new accommodation, sleeping on sheets that have been shredded by Duplessis' toenails.
Oh, Mother!
Believe me, the Rosette Inspector will know exactly what all this cost.
I mean, we had to let Tandy go because we were short of money, and I know that Danny and Dup have gone without.
And they'll be delighted when the money starts rolling in and they can buy their fence posts or whatever it is to their heart's content.
Evan, cutters. Evan, cutters!
I remember my first day of school, eh? Hell of a day.
Was that before or after the Boer War?
Oh, very funny. I walked into class and this one boy looked at me. You know, I knew right then this was going to be trouble.
What'd you do?
Yeah, I walked up to him, bopped him one.
Dupe.
Well, you got to get your retaliation in first. That's all I'm saying.
Thankfully, Evan knows better than that.
What did you say that for?
I want this place spotless. I want this rosette. I will have this rosette. Please, calm down. What's going on here? What are these zebras doing here?
They came through a hole in the leopard den fence.
Again?
We're going to give Mara a run for its money. Leopard's Den is going to be the chic, bespoke, bijou African experience.
And expensive.
Irresistibly so. Now stop wearing that hair shirt and let's carry on shopping.
Excuse me. There seems to be a problem with your card.
Morning, Mr. Alsop. I hope you enjoyed breakfast.
The eggs were cold.
Oh, dear. I'll have a word with the cook later.
The bacon was fatty.
Have you got water? It might be a hot one.
I could have stayed in Basildon and got fatty bacon.
Hello, stranger.
Hello.
How was your dad?
Pretty good.
When did you get back?
An hour ago.
Came straight to see me, huh?
Just making sure you missed me.
Oh, I missed you.
The planet is getting hot about a year. Perhaps we should leave before we're all dead.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, you will.
Guests could have been killed.
It's a zebra. What's he going to do, lick them to death?
We're in the wrong, and I apologise.
Look, I've got an inspector coming in for the rosette. I don't want any more incidents.
Yeah, I know. He's coming to our place after yours.
Yours?
Very funny, Fatani. We'll surprise you yet.
Danny, come and see this.
Tigers? The hell's going on?
You found the Endangered Species Centre?
Tigers aren't indigenous to Africa. What do you think you're doing?
I'm doing my bit for the endangered species. I thought you'd be pleased.
You can't keep them in conditions like this.
I'm going to build them bigger accommodation as soon as the labourers are done working for you.
It's a zoo.
It's a disgrace. I hope you've got papers for all these animals.
All signed and sealed. The guests love them.
Come on, Evan.
Hey, Evan, come on, boy.
You haven't heard the last of this.
Yeah.
They'll never survive here.
As you can see, we've had the occasional cash flow bump.
Bump? Is a car crash a bump?
Oh, this is preposterous. We're the customer. We're always right.
You're always overdrawn.
Please just give us a few more days' credit. We've got a really important tourist inspection.
Where we confidently expect to obtain a rosette for deluxe game park accommodation.
Oh, how confidently?
Very.
I think the vulgar expression is in the bag.
Oh, good. When you have obtained the rosette, let me know. And then I will release your cash flow. Until then, your account is frozen.
You look like you've bought half of Johannesburg.
Every item is critical if we're going to get our rosette.
She's right, Danny.
Funny I managed to live here all my life without a rosette.
That wasn't living, Duplessis. That was existing.
Another section of the fence gave way. Our animals ended up at Mara again.
I don't want to go to school.
I do.
You have to look at the bigger picture, Danny. In a week's time, all this will be just a bad memory.
Oh, I don't know. We were doing all right before we started on these lodges.
No, that's not true. We were lurching from one disaster to the next.
Look, can I help you? This is my house.
I need some boiling water for my tea.
Oh, well, if it's tea you're after, Mr. Allsop, you only have to ask.
No, thank you. Just water. I don't want any hidden extras appearing on my bill.
Did you bring your own tea bags from England?
I did indeed.
Well, Noms is in the kitchen. I'm sure she can sort you out.
Okay, well, this came for you.
I rest my case. I can bet Mara's guests don't bring their own tea bags on holiday with them. He's dead.
Who's dead?
Gerald. He was a strange man, but I was rather fond of him.
I know you were. I'm sorry, Mum.
You're right.
Oh, yes. Yes, I thank you, Anders.
You know, it's at times like this, Caroline, when the blows of life are so much easier to bear when you bear them with someone.
Don't hit on me, Anders. A man has just died.
Oh, I wasn't hitting on you. I was just... No, if there's anything I can do.
No, there isn't, but thanks.
We're nearly bankrupt, and the longer I put off telling Danny, the worse it's going to get.
Have you ever considered how strange life is?
I mean, if I took all the stuff back now, Danny would never know, and the credit cards would be demaxed.
One moment, spectacular rooster, the next, a feather duster.
What are you talking about? Don't try and look enigmatic, Mother. It makes you look constipated. Just
Excuse
tell me
me.
what's going on.
We haven't been paid for 2 weeks.
Oh, yes, you have. I gave you the check myself.
It bounced.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
When you have the money, we'll come back.
No, wait. Tell them we'll double their money, Lungi, if they keep working.
Yevoma.
What are you doing? We haven't got that sort of money. We haven't got any money, remember?
That's what you think. Tomorrow we go into town to see a solicitor.
What for?
Gerald left me his entire estate in his will. The good days are just around the corner.
What's wrong with him?
I'm not sure. Dehydrated, diarrhea, might just be a bug.
Danny, breakfast. Livy, where's your brother?
I have to go to school today. I hate school. I'm not good at it.
What's the highest mountain in Africa?
Kilimanjaro, Tanzania, 19,340 feet.
Huh. You don't have to go to school, you know everything.
Morning!
Oh, smells delicious, Nomsa.
You're unusually happy this morning.
Not really.
Next home.
Are you seeing him today?
Well, I thought I might pop over.
Good, because I want to go and look at the zebras, so I need you and Max to repair the fence by the road.
Well, that's not exactly what I had in mind.
What did you have in mind exactly?
Well, it's important, Rosie. The new fence arrives tomorrow, so you'll just have to make do and mend.
Okay. Maybe Max will take the shirt off.
Can you come and help me today? I could really use it.
Oh, I can't this morning. I've got a critical site meeting.
Those rooms are going to be the death of us. How's your mother taking Gerald's passing?
I'm taking it as best I can. Thank you for asking, Aldous.
Where's Evan?
I'm here.
Where have you been? Your uniform's covered in dust.
Nowhere.
Can you take the kids to school this morning?
I can't. I have to see to the zebras.
Rosie?
She can't. She has to see to the fence.
We can't. We have to be at the
Site meeting.
I don't want any of you to take me. I just don't want to go.
Evan?
I'll take them. Hey, Tiger Cubs are right.
They hate it. They don't want to be there.
They're tough little fighters. They'll be okay.
What happened with the boy you punched?
He ended up being my best friend. Not that I recommend that's the way to start a new friendship. Your mother wouldn't like it,
Will you take us to school?
Because I'm an old bushfighter and I give you kudos.
Because you'll scare the crap out of the other kids?
So how much did you miss me? On a scale of 1 to 10.
4.
Liar. I bet you can't wait to jump my bones.
If you ask me, I think you miss me more than I miss you, huh?
I'm not asking you.
Fair enough. Whew, hot, huh?
Very.
Yeah, very.
You don't put up with any nonsense, eh? And remember to look after your sister.
I don't need looking after. Hi, Measles.
All right, well, go on then. Hey, Evan. Evan. I was going to say make me proud, but you can't make me any prouder than you already are. What's happening to you, old man?
Welcome back.
I should go away more often.
Don't even think about it, mister.
So what did you do during those long, miserable hours of my absence?
Oh, you know, lots of exciting stuff. Shoveling dung, mending holes in fences. You?
Clubs, bars, surfed a bit.
A girl could go off a person.
I missed you. That's all you need to know. We should get to that fence.
We should.
There was something I wanted to tell you about.
What?
My dad's offered me a job.
Wow. What's our job?
Managing a bar.
You do that already?
Yeah, I was managing a whole bar, restaurant complex. It's top-end stuff.
Where is it?
Cape Town. I know it's a long way, but...
Sounds like a good opportunity.
So you think I should take it?
Well, why wouldn't you? What did you say to your father?
Told him I'd think about it.
I want to examine your animals.
There's nothing wrong with my animals.
Yeah, well, there is with mine. There's a possibility they might have got sick mixing with yours.
Is your hearing not as good as it was, Danny? There's nothing wrong with my animals. This is my esteemed neighbor, Danny Trevanion.
Ah, from Leopard's Den. I'm looking forward to seeing your new accommodation, Mr. Trevanion.
Terry Lomas. He's going to decide if you're worthy of a rosette.
I've suddenly got some time available. Tomorrow. If that's convenient?
That'll be fine.
Not finished yet, is it, Danny?
Oh, it'll be finished. And so will you be when I've done with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang this boy.
Gotta catch him first.
That's my brother.
Okay, everybody get inside now. Quickly, let's go. Let's go, guys.
She's one of ours.
How do you know?
I know her.
Let's go, guys. All right, go. Let's go.
Oh, it's gone out again.
People shouldn't be allowed in Africa. That's what Dad says.
Lawrence, Olivia, inside.
Go back to England. You're not good here.
I'll calm her down. She knows me.
Evan, inside.
Were you well acquainted with Mr. White?
Oh, yes, we were very close. He was a dear friend.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm sure I'll get over it one day, given time. So, is anyone likely to contest the will? Any long-lost relatives likely to pop up out of the woodwork?
He has no surviving relatives. You are the sole beneficiary.
Poor man.
The gentleman was absolutely specific in his will. He wanted you to have the entirety of his estate.
Mother, stop it. What? You squeaked. I did not.
Yes, you did.
A squeak of grief. The entirety of his estate. Fancy that.
My life is hanging in the balance here, Mother. Tell me what he's left you.
It's a good job he's dead, or I'd have to kill him.
Archie.
Yeah. Good. Come on. There's... So just encourage her down the road.
She'll go where she wants.
All right, my girl. So how did you get out this time, huh?
There's a hole in the fence. How do you think?
Not now, Jude.
I can't believe they're messing about decorating rooms when we can't even keep our animals in.
Shh, come on. Listen, girl.
See where the snake has slithered across the path. Quite a deep mark, so his tummy must have been full. Eagle.
Wahlberg's eagle. Aquila Wahlberg.
You know your birds, Mr. Alsop.
Cape vulture. Someone hasn't had a very good morning if that chap's around.
There must be a corpse around here somewhere. Oh no. What happened to you?
I asked you to do one thing, and you didn't do it, and now half the town's on our backs.
I can't believe they thought they were going to get millions, eh?
I am sorry. I was waylaid.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
I'd have given $1 million just to see the looks on their faces.
What about the zebra?
Dead, thank you.
I know that. Natural causes?
I'll perform an autopsy, send off some tests in the morning.
I have said I am sorry.
Archie.
Double their money. We'll be millionaires tomorrow.
How was I to know he was going to leave me a chimp?
Oh, now the wretched man is coming a day early. Thank you very much, Danny.
Well, the sooner he gets here, the sooner we get our rosette.
7 manky carrots, some milk past its sell-by date, and an old olive. I mean, how am I supposed to maintain the pretence of plenty when I can't even feed my own family?
I'll get you a little cash to be going on with.
We came out here to make a new start, not live like this. I'm going to tell Danny.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Just hang on for another day or two. Get the rosette and he need never know.
I don't think I'll be taking marriage advice from you, thank you very much, Mother.
Then throw your life away, see if I care. This is your one chance to make a mark here, Sarah. There might not be another one.
The new fencing arrives tomorrow. Any chance you could take your hands off, Max, for an hour and give me a hand?
Don't take it all out on me. If this place was run half decently, there wouldn't be holes in fences.
He is an ugly bugger, isn't he?
Well, so are you. We let you live here.
And nobody lets me live here. It's my house, remember?
Danny? I was remembered in another human being's will, Duplessis, something that will never happen to you.
Oh, it's easy for you to say. You have all of the pleasure, none of the responsibility.
Pleasure? You try taking a truckload of grumpy guests out every day.
Danny, about Archie.
What about him?
Danny, I have to speak to you.
Well, one at a time.
Can he come and live here?
No.
Hey, you're the lady art man.
He's non-indigenous.
So are you.
Oh, so are you, if we're being pedantic.
We could never return him to the wild. I'm sorry, Caroline.
But at least let's talk about it.
No, it's all right.
There's nothing
Anders,
to
I
talk
understand.
about.
Can you all stop arguing? Danny, look, I have something to say.
Oh, sorry. Spasm in my arm. Oh, come on, let me clean you up.
Spasm.
Anders.
You know, this used to be such a quiet house.
Oh, emotions are running high. That's what happens in families. Shame about Archie.
I try to stick up for you, but then he gets a bee in his bonnet.
You were very gallant, Anders. I thank you. Oh, if only I had a little money. Could at least save him from that quarantine place and find a home for him.
I'd help you if I could, but I haven't got a penny.
Good morning.
Morning.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, isn't it? What are you doing here?
Just, couldn't sleep last night.
Must be a guilty conscience.
I just kept thinking about my dad's offer.
Oh?
It's an amazing opportunity, and if I don't take it, maybe one day I'm going to regret it.
Suppose you should take it then.
So you want me to?
It's your life, Max, not mine.
I know, but if there was something to keep me here...
Well, there obviously isn't. Go for it. I hope it works out for you.
Okay.
I've got a game drive due. I've got to get on.
Sure.
Go on, boy. Good. Okay, let's go get another one.
Now, do you think it's necessary?
Well, until I know what's making the zebras sick, I'm not risking the cats.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Can you keep back, please?
Dad, I spoke to the fencing company.
What did they say? We're desperate.
Well, they said it appears the cheque has bounced, so they're not delivering the new fencing.
No, that's not possible. I made sure there was money in that account.
If I'd have wanted to see tame lions in cages, I could have gone to a zoo and saved myself the airfare.
Why don't you go put your hand in the cage, Mr. Alsop, and see how tame they are?
Dip.
What?
Come on. If we can't fix our fences, we've got to round everything up. I want no more incidents.
This is a game park, not a ranch.
Why didn't you just let me tell him?
Because he'd have had a hissy fit, not let us near a checkbook for a decade.
No, he'd be right to.
No, he wouldn't. We're on the edge of greatness, Sarah. We just have to hold our nerve. Come on, let's finish the lodges before the Rosette man gets here.
Aren't they amazing?
Where'd you get them from?
You don't need to know. Let me see. Don't say anything.
Not very impressive, is it? 6 zebras and caged lions.
I'm sure we'll manage to find something interesting to see.
What does he want?
Looks about as happy as you.
Where are they?
Morning, Danny. Sleep well? Yes, very well, thank you.
The tigers, Danny, where are they?
In your revolting zoo, I should imagine.
You've stolen them.
I've done what?
Fighting talk for Tony.
If you've lost those tigers for Tani, they won't last 5 minutes in the bush.
Where are they?
I don't know!
You do know there are no tigers in Africa, they're from Asia?
Yeah, I spent 7 years at veterinary college. It was one of the first things they taught us.
Where are the tigers?
Read my lips, Fatani. I don't know!
Okay. What's
he saying?
He's offering him work to fix his zoo. Cash.
Danny, stop him!
Well, what can I do?
Give him cash. We've got to finish the lodges.
I don't have any cash.
Anders!
Fatani, you can't do this!
This is only the start. I want my tigers back.
So where are they, Granny?
What?
Tigers, where have you hidden them?
I don't have them!
Look, we all know how upset you were when you saw them in those cages.
What is it with you people?
We've got to get them back to Fatani. No workers, no Rosette. No Rosette.
I don't have any tigers!
Where are we going now?
I didn't know you were interested in birds. Here's my favourite.
Marabou stork.
Go on. She came to visit us last year. Never left.
They live communally.
Not this one. A real loner. Some people think they're the ugliest bird in the world.
She's beautiful.
I think so too.
What's wrong, Rosie?
Keep this place very clean, eh? You haven't seen any tiger cubs knocking about, have you?
What is it? I've got work to do.
You recognize this?
Of course. It was Mrs. Duplessis.
Yeah. No, you knew her better than anyone else. What do you think she'd say if I sold her jewels to help a friend in need?
Mrs. Duplessis liked life, old man, not stuff being locked away in cupboards.
There you are, Duke. Let's go.
Where are we going?
I don't like being called a thief.
Yeah. I torn down this section of the defence and gone straight through tomorrow. And in our Land Rover, I can see the tracks.
It's just not possible. Who could drive our vehicle?
Oh, I don't know if you insist it wasn't you.
Don't start that again.
Well, I don't know. Rosie.
Nah, she's only got eyes for Max. Not Sarah, not Caroline.
I don't have Nomza down as a tiger cub thief.
Well, that only leaves the kids, and they can't drive. Can they?
Give Evan a little lesson, just to keep his mind off school, you know.
Anything.
Nothing.
He stashed them somewhere. It's Evan who's stolen the tigers.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
I'm going to the school to get him.
Yeah, he won't like that.
Those cubs might be in danger.
Hang on a second, who's told you he's stolen them?
It can't be anyone else.
Have you even had the decency to ask him?
That's why I'm going to the school.
Right, well, I'm coming with you.
Danny, the laboratory found about the zebra samples.
Oh, what did they say?
They said they won't do any more lab work for Leopard's Den until the last bill is paid.
I paid it. I know, I paid it. Well, this is down to you, isn't it?
Danny.
The fencing, the lab. How broke are we?
Extremely. I was going to tell you.
Look, we do this as a family, or there's no point doing it at all.
Now, let's not get pompous.
Don't think I don't know what's going on. The interfering, mostly absent mother turns up and you roll over to try and please her, to try and get the recognition you never got as a child.
I'm not going to listen to this O-level Freud.
You did it behind my back. That's what hurts. I mean, I can live with the lack of money. God knows I'm used to it, but the deceit...
Daddy, look...
I don't want to hear. I'm going to the school to get some answers. Are you still coming?
Can I give you a little bit of advice?
It was nice of you to listen to my love life ramblings, but...
I was engaged once. She had this notion she wanted to live in Australia. I was a conservative man. Didn't want to leave the life I was used to.
What happened?
I still get a Christmas card. 3 kids. Lives in Melbourne. Don't be a lonely marabou stalk. If you want him, go get him.
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about the money. I really wanted to.
On top of everything, I'm being accused of stealing animals, which, believe me, doesn't look good on a vet's CV.
But don't cough our nose to spite our face. I've got half-finished luxury lodges, an inspector
Sick of hearing about these
and
lodges.
nobody working on it.
Because Evan stole the tigers.
This has got nothing to do with Evan.
Just shut up.
I beg your pardon?
No, be quiet. I'm not going to do anything. You and Evan are going to take the tigers back to Mara and apologise.
At least we'll get the workers back. We might still get those lodges finished.
Will you please stop talking about those bloody lodges?
No, I won't.
Stop it! Just stop it! Why do you always spoil everything? I like school.
Livy!
You're not taking those tigers. Please, Mum. We have to keep them.
Oh, what are we doing? So wrapped up in our own problems, we forgot about what was really important.
I'm his mother. I should have been there for him. Look, I'm sorry, Danny. You have to know that I did it for all of us. It wasn't just out of vanity.
I know.
I was just trying to make a contribution.
Olivia, try them with these. Well, I hope you like cream with your humble pie.
Very sour cream, past its sell-by date.
I'm sorry, Fatani.
You were that close to having me call in the police.
You can't let him take them.
They don't belong to us, Evan.
But he'll just put it straight back in a zoo.
Does this mean we get our workers back?
I'm not sure it does mean that.
Please, Fatani. Without them, we have no chance of getting our Rosette.
I'll think about it.
Fatani, if we could just have...
Evan's right. You're not getting your tigers.
Yes.
Sarah, they're not ours.
Are you forgetting who these tigers belong to?
Give me the tigers, Sarah.
No.
Put the tigers back in the vehicle, Trevanian. All bets are off.
Show me their papers and I'll think about it.
Last warning.
Hey, have I got a surprise for you?
I think we're about done with surprises for today, Duck.
Not like this.
My It's Archie!
Archie!
Dude, I thought I specifically said...
Hey, it's my money, it's my decision.
What on earth are you doing?
Well, you wanted a job, I got you one.
Your timing is impeccable. I don't want that smelly thing cluttering up my life.
Oh, fine.
Oh, call him out!
Call him out. How do I do that?
No! No, no, no!
Get him out of here, Duplessis!
I don't think I will.
My tigers, Danny.
Are staying here. The lady spoke.
I'll see you tomorrow then, with the police.
Oh, good. We're ruined.
Duplessis is always saying this continent's littered full of broken dreams.
Yeah, he also says that neat rum is good for arthritis. Man working here.
What on earth are you doing skulking in here? There's a bit of elbow grease and we can still be ready for the inspector.
Oh, there's no point kidding ourselves anymore, Mum. This was one dream too far.
Oh, dear. Not a noble calling, is it, Danny?
What is it?
Castor oil plant. Racinus communist must have taken root at Mara's stupid zoo. Used to kill Russian defectors and zebras, and hopefully Fatani.
Danny, there's a man here to see you.
What sort of man?
Don't know, said something about the rosette?
Well, before I go on to make a more detailed inspection, I just have a few routine questions to ask. Do all the rooms have ensuite facilities?
Yes.
Spa baths?
No.
Just have a good fart, spa bath.
24-hour room service?
No.
Well, you could call Normsa, but she might kill you.
International plug sockets?
No.
Aircon?
The window's open.
Mini bars?
No, we did try that, but Duplessis drank the contents.
I get thirsty.
You're not taking this very seriously, are you?
No.
Are we going to get our rosette?
No.
Pearls before swine. What can a person do?
We've taken it too seriously. That's where we've gone wrong. I mean, Leopard's Den's not about posh linen and air conditioning.
No, it's about scruffy animals and scruffy people.
Speak for yourself. You know, I am sick of the peasants cluttering up the place.
You know, this is the most shambolic place I've ever visited. I mean, I can't imagine worse.
Don't ever say that.
What?
This is Leopard's Den. Things can always get worse. See what I mean?
Max,
Hello.
put that down. I'm only going to say this once, so listen up.
Rosie?
I don't want you to go to Cape Town. I know it's a great job opportunity, and I know that you want to tackle something bigger, and I know that you'd be completely brilliant at it. But I don't want you to go. Yes, it has Table Mountain. Yes, it has wonderful beaches and great shops and bars to die for and clubs that never shut. But there's one thing it doesn't have.
What's that?
Me. It doesn't have me. I want you to stay here, Max.
Rosie.
I've said all I want to say. The rest of it's up to you.
Okay, one luxury, never been used pillow covered in 100% merino wool.
Going for, frankly, a song.
Yes.
Well, so.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you.
Yes, of course. There's such a bar.
Mum. Sorry. Rosie, can I have your takings?
Yes.
How are you doing?
Very well. Look at that.
Wow.
Hello, ladies. 50 rand for a cushion. And we have a throw to match, or we can have...
Lungi, I am so sorry for the delay.
Oh, thank you.
I'm afraid not. We have one of those there.
The Lord take us.
And the Lord giveth away.
Beautiful pictures. Don't be going very far, ladies.
Is that enough?
45 rand for a picture.
Let's throw in this very expensive Euro chic lamp.
Well done, yeah. Oh, been a day of all,
Yes.
Well, that should keep in the biggest animals.
Keep the nastiest ones out.
I need a bit of a hand, Daddy.
What sort of a hand?
My animals are sick.
What, the ones that came into contact with your little zoo?
Yes, now hurry, please.
Maybe your hearing's not as good as it was for Tani. There is nothing wrong with your animals.
Don't play games, Trevanion. My guests are upset.
I'm sorry, I'm sick of picking up after you. Get yourself another vet.
There isn't another vet. Animals will die,
Well,
Daddy.
if that's what it takes to make you learn.
I'll drop the charges against your boy.
Not good enough.
Danny!
Come over for a drink sometime. I'll let you see my rosette.
When good bunny huggers turn bad.
I'll give him to 6. Because he's thinking, I must have a vet. I must have him. I must have something that he wants. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Trevanion,
5, 6.
I'll let you have my tigers.
Bingo.
Cheers.
How have you lived with such a fool all these years, Namsa?
He's a fool, but he's a kind fool.
I was a complete idiot. We can't compete with Mara. We shouldn't even try.
You did it for all the right reasons.
I want to find something, Danny. You've got your animals, and I want to find something that I can do. Something that'll make a difference.
You'll find it, and I'll help you look.
You're cremating that sausage.
Yeah. What do you care?
What's going to happen to Archie?
Danny's found a primate sanctuary in the Congo. He'll be with his own kind.
Namsa told me what you did. Thank you. You can be a very lovely, surprising man.
Yeah.
I hear Cape Town's nice this time of year.
I wouldn't know. I can live without Table Mountain. I'm not sure I can live without you.
Must be lovely to be young and in love.
Well, I can't do anything about the young bit, but...
Oh, gross.
Ach, nou sis man, we're cooking here.
Glenn and Caitlin are student vets.
Nice to meet you.
Rosie, leave this to the professionals.
Why won't you let me help?
It's not about you.
Of course it is!
Are you firing me?
Yes, I am.
Why can't everything just go back to how it was before?
Daddy, I need help. Oh, Daddy, hurry up.
Tonight at 9:20.
I've seen that look before. It's either sexual frustration or you're constipated.
Simon's back.
The arrival of Peter's brother sends shockwaves through the village in Kingdom on ITV1.